not really nervous about anything because in the writer's room, I'm a performance artist. You know, I like try to like act out what I think the characters should do, and we're all in kind of a competition for eyes. So it's like, you know, I'm trying to find the most shocking, organic, natural thing that the characters would go through. And so if people bump against it and they're like, no, we can't do that, I say, that's why we're gonna do it.
So give me an example. What's one of those where they said,
I mean, there's a couple things. I mean, we had in the first season, we had a situation where a really tough guy robs our lead character, Franklin, thousands of dollars in drug money. And Franklin's still a kid. He's encountering for the first time these really, really dangerous types of people. And so he has to get his money back. And he and his best friend are with this guy who they're enlisted to get his help to find the money from another guy. And I suggested, well, this guy gets frustrated with interrogating the other guy, so he takes someone back and he rapes him. And so, and I say this in like a writer's room, and they're like, "Oh my God!" And I was like, "No," and I acted out. And they're like,
I'm not sure how that goes.
And I know that people, I know I'm affecting some the writers when they're visually like aghast, and you know, and that's it. And that's like, we got to do this. I think part of my reputation that I don't like is that I'm some like black militant like guy, like really serious and like I don't like white people, and it's just like, dude, it's like I'm a kind of a goofball. You know, I'm funny, I'm self-effacing and everything, but I'm very serious about storytelling and then like you say, telling the narrative that hasn't been told before. Mm-hmm. And what I don't like is when I have people who are not from various cultures that I'm trying to tell a story, dictate to me what they think it is. And you guys can all contest to that when an executive feels that they know better than you the story that you're telling. They're not turning like, you're not gonna fucking tell me what my story is. It's like, this is why this character does this, and you bought this for a certain reason. And if I do this, I know the audience is gonna respond in a certain way. If I do what you wanna do, we jump the shark and they're gonna turn the blinds off. I don't feel there's a lot of people of color in the business that feel comfortable saying, it's gonna be like this, I don't care what the hell you say.
And if you didn't fight and capitulated, you're not doing your job.
Exactly.
You know, and that's, I mean, I've actually used that line before, that if I let you do this, I'm not doing the job you hired me for.
Exactly, exactly. They say this when you're learning how to write, no matter how you try to sublimate it, whatever you will find out who you are as a person through your writing. Mm-hmm. And even if you try not to, your stuff is going to be personal, you know, and we will know what kind of person you are through the characters that you write. And I think that that's very, very true.
So what kind of person are you? What have you learned?
My thing is, I've kind of like, I've evolved into kind of a Zen meister where like, I know what I can control and what I can't control, and I celebrate not being able to control certain things so that it makes it more enjoyable to see things propagate and be fascinated with what's happening.
What's the film or TV show that made you want to do this for a living?
I grew up on movies. I always believe that films saved me from delinquency. You know, I watched movies in the theater at an early age, and I also watched a lot of television at an early age. But specifically speaking as a writer, what really inspired me to write and have a certain kind of specific cultural vision as a writer, it may not be politically correct to pull up this name, but you know, Woody Allen. You know, when I went to see when I was in high school, I went to go see to a revival theater, and I went to see Bananas and Annie Hall, and I was watching these films, and I was like funny and then dramatic and stuff, and I just realized that this guy wrote every word there. Nothing was improv, everything was on book, and I was just like, you know, okay, so this is what I have to do. I have to really learn a lot about how to write in a way that the actors can have the material and it just rolls off the tongue.
Hi, I'm Sam Esmelt.
I'm Marty Noxon.
Hi, I'm Stephen Canals.
I'm Sarah Gamble.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you for watching. Thanks for watching the Hollywood Reporter Roundtable.
The Hollywood Reporter Roundtable. Roundtable.
On YouTube.
On YouTube.